Justin, it's time for another All About Animals on Fox 28 Morning Live. We're here with Ron from Petland, Iowa City, bringing us puppies on this Thursday morning. What more could we ask for?
It's a puppy day.
It's a puppy day, and we are so looking forward to spring. This weather has really gotten us in the mood. So you've brought some ideas for us on how to have fun with our little guys during spring.
Today we have a little Shih Tzu, and I just look at the coloring on the back and everything on this. It's just really vibrant and shiny and stuff like that. So we got a Shih Tzu over here, and then this is a Shih Tzu with a poodle. And so we got two. So the fur gets a little curlier, and it's a little different. You can even see there's a little difference.
Oh, the color, yes.
Color and the shininess and all that kind of stuff. And so this guy probably was going to have a little bit more activity. Right now, this one's definitely the active one. And so David did a nice job of breeding these guys. And so we got a Shih Tzu and a Shih Tzu poodle, just for reference.
So fun.
So this is summer. We're getting into it. And what we're noticing in the store is a lot of the summer stuff. So we're talking, you know, Frisbees are going home. So people are getting those. We've got a lot of cheap Frisbees because you know what the dogs like to do when they get a hold of them. Yeah, and so we've got a lot of Frisbees out there. I love all the different sizes of balls that are out there now. I mean, look at how tiny this is. I mean, to give it a reference point here, yeah, it's a tiny little thing. And so people are just taking these in handfuls. So did you see how much activity?
She is spinning in my.
You want a ball or something like that?
Here we go. Okay.
So here is another unique tool, because we all know that treat training is a way to help the dogs understand what do we like and what do we don't like kind of thing. So you always give them a treat when they're doing exactly what you want them to do, but you make sure you give them that treat right then and there.
Yes.
This is called Lickety Stick, and it's something that we brought into our store a few years ago, and we have sold thousands of them as a result. And it's because it's a treat in a bottle. Think of a roll-on. And so you take the top off, and then you would just give it to the dog, and it is both they smell it and then they taste it, and it's obnoxiously really good to them.
Yes.
Not probably all that good to us, though.
So they just sit there and lick it? That's
so
it?
Let's say you're walking along, and you want your dog to walk with you, you know, right at your feet. Well, if they're doing that, you give them a treat and say, good dog, good dog. So every time they do it. So you're encouraging behavior at that point.
I love that. It's like a Pavlov type thing where they kind of hear the bell and they do whatever. It's a saliva.
It's a way for us to communicate because they don't speak English and we don't speak the dog language and all that. And then for those people that have issues with a bigger pulling dog, which I think you're in that boat.
Yes, Lucy is not good on a leash because she just wants to run and she's so fast.
This is an instant. Here, let me get it angled. An instant way of getting it. So that they don't pull. And what you do, and you can kind of see it in the picture where when that lady pulls on that lead, it actually pulls underneath the dog and onto the collar. It really works. It's not harmful at all. They don't feel pain or anything. It's just a little tug down that they feel. And so then they stop. We put these on, and if you're interested, we'll put them on right in the store and let you walk around. 100% of the time, people then go to the register and go, sign me up for this. It is that good of a product.
Really cool. Okay, we're going to come back with more from Ron in just a few moments. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Here's a look at I-380 at Coldstream Avenue Northeast. Look at all those cars out there. It's looking good, though. Traffic is moving along really smoothly. Here's a look at some weather right now at 8 a.m., in about 10 minutes. It'll be 42 degrees. By 12 p.m. today, 53, and at 1 it'll be 55. Right now in Waterloo it's 33, and in Cedar Rapids it's 35. So not too bad of a day today at all. We're back here with Ron from Petland, Iowa City. I got both of these little guys now, and we're having so much fun as usual this morning. But
it's a puppy day.
It's a very puppy day. And you've got some maintenance items for us to go over.
So we talked about the fun stuff, get the ball, throw it around, you know, and all that kind of thing. Now we got to remember this is coming up on summer, and so we got to focus on what do we need to do for maintenance on these guys. Flea and tick season, before you know it, is around the corner. That's right. And make sure you get them treated. Something, a little known thing, before these products were out, the carpet cleaner business and all that kind of stuff was huge.
Yeah.
Once these products came out, it totally decimated that entire industry. They had to actually find other things to do within the house to keep business going. That's how effective these are. Frontline and Advantix are two of the leading products. Frontline has now come off patent, so you can now get it cheaper. And so that's nice that that's come out, and so you're going to see that a lot more now. So realize there's some alternatives. It's about $12 a dose. So these are all topical products where you put it on there, and then it lasts for a month. They are worth their weight in many times gold because if you get fleas in your house, that's a nasty situation. You're going to spend thousands of dollars just to get rid of it. So an ounce of protection. The Furminator is a hilarious tool because we're going through shedding time for dogs right now. If you have not tried a Furminator, these things work unbelievably great on the shedding dogs. Both of these are non-shedders, and so they wouldn't work here. But you're not going to get much shedding. But the Furminator takes 92% of the fur out off the dog, and so that's how effective it works. On the toothbrush side or on the teeth side of things, let's see if we can get this going here. You can now remove plaque from the teeth safely. This is a 30-day type product. So they come in a gel and they come in a spray. So if you're trying to primp your dog up for the spring, getting them all nice and ready, these are great products. And then using a toothbrush where it's a double-sided, and you can see how it's a double-sided. So it just gets the brushing done quicker as a result. So all these two products here, you just spray or squirt them into the mouth, and they literally, the breath, if you have doggy breath, get these products just for that reason alone, but they'll also go after the calcium deposits over a 30-day period. So they work really good. And then if you haven't been doing the treatment for your grass, this is the time to, if you haven't been doing it, you should have been doing it all winter long, but make sure you start doing it. It's the Grass Saver type product. You feed these, one biscuit to them a day, and it alters their urine so it does not stain the grass.
And it kills, right?
Well, the urine, if it pools in a section, then it starts over-fertilizing the grass. And so then it burns it, and then it turns brown and all that kind of stuff. This, if you feed it to your dog, it alters the urine so it's not as bad.
Interesting, okay.
And then my final thing is this is like everybody knows about these things.
Yeah.
All right, pooper scoopers. Make sure you get them because this is when they fly off our shelves. So it's obviously a lot of people didn't know, oh, shoot, I don't have that. I need it now because the snow is gone and we see it all over the place.
Yes.
So you've got those that you can clamp and do the whole thing where it scoops it up and all that. They're nice, but I find that they kind of break after a while. So you're going to be buying one a year or two a year. I have one of these at home. All I know is it is now 12 years old and it looks like this.
Wow.
And it is really easy. It just scoops through the grass and picks it up, and then I just plop it into a bucket. So it's a really easy thing. Yeah, I actually store it outside and everything, so it's a real durable product.
Thank you so much, Ron. Thank you, too, for coming on today. We're going to get you out of here because you're ready for me to stop holding you.
We want to run.
I know. They're like, we don't want to be cute anymore. It is 7:54 right now. We appreciate you being here. Justin has some more weather for us, and we're going to check out the forecast we're looking forward to.